Hello. This is your boy Aaron Boxing coming through with this my 101st live. We are going to talk about this thing called boxing. We're gonna do a tribute to Sugar Ray Leonard. His birthday was yesterday. Let me set everything up and including the survey questions so that we can get locked and loaded here. Huh? How does that sound? Um, First and foremost, let us start with the Lord's Prayer. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Thank you, God, for everything. God bless every single one of you. I hope you're all having a great day, afternoon, evening, whatever the case may be. And I hope you all had a great start of your week. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let me set up these survey questions. It's going to be interesting. It's a fantasy matchup question, okay? I'm going to put 4 fantasy matchups, and you're going to tell me which one interests you the most. Deal? Okay. I'm going to put the link in a second, and we're going to get to the good stuff. Second. There we go. There we go. Okay. Just setting everything up. Give me a second, please. Survey. Which one of these fantasy matchups interests you the most? Okay. Let's see. Go and Floyd versus Bud. Okay. Give me a sec. Okay. There we go. Just setting everything up here. Okay, almost there. There we go. Those are the This is the survey question for today. Which one of these matchups interests you the most? Salvador Sánchez versus Alexis Arguello. Wilfredo Gómez versus Naoya Inoue. Julio Cesar Chavez versus Roberto Durán. Floyd Mayweather versus Terence Bud Crawford. Oscar Pérez, el carnal. One of my favorite people. How you doing, sir? ¿Cómo está, mi hermano? He says, Hrgovic with an easy win, or as the UK reporter. Upset of the year. I mean, man, who did he beat? Tyson Fury? And that was nice. That was nice. How you doing today, bro? Great to see you. Let me go ahead and pin the link. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Let me know what you think, brother. Let me know what you think about those 4 possible matchups. Which one do you find more interesting, and so on. There. Okay, so there was something that happened with Clarissa and Alicia Baumgartner. I'm just gonna show you a short of that. Slide counter, how you doing today? That's my guy right there. How you doing? He says, 1 second. Okay, here we go. I was looking at welterweight division. I'd like to see Norman Jr. versus Paddy Donovan next. That will be very interesting. Paddy, problem with Paddy is that he got now the winner of Croker and Liam Paro, so he's tied up with that, you know. But I would love to see it. Personally, I'd like to see Norman versus Tiger Johnson next. That's who I would like to see personally. But yeah, because the thing is that I didn't get to see really what Ronnie has been able to do with him, right? I haven't been able to see that with this fight. I mean, if you can even call it a fight, but I love it. I mean, Norman versus Paddy. I mean, I would love that matchup as well, man. Don't get me wrong. Like Paddy got game to him, man. Don't sleep on Paddy. Paddy's just a little dirty, but he. I mean, let's be honest here. He was putting hands on Croker that first time, and he just decided he went Andrew Golota on him. He just decided to throw every illegal shot in the book for whatever reason. You know, I think he psyched himself out of that fight or something. But he had that fight pretty much in the bag, bro. Like he's better than Croker, but Croker, I guess, more disciplined, or I don't know, more poised. Slide says yes, that's a good. Yeah, that's a good one. Trust me. Tiger, don't sleep on Tiger Johnson, man. I'm about to call Delonte Tiger Johnson the dark horse of 47, man. I'm just about to call him that because Nicolas Flas, bro, he was doing his thing, bro, and this guy came in and just cleaned them up, bro, like badly. Um, so that's the problem right now with Norman, that I don't really get to see of this fight what he's been able to improve on or this and that, but we will. Because I don't think that gets you a title shot right away, albeit in this sorry welterweight division that we have nowadays, right? Because I don't remember. Maybe I'm wrong, but I can't remember the welterweight division being this bad. I mean, it's bad. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, and yeah, let's show this thing right here between Clarissa and Alicia. They've had history, to say the least. I know about it. I don't know the whole story. Clarissa has history basically with anybody, right? He's had history with. She has history with Layla Ali. She has history with Alicia. With I mean, you name it, right? But she's also the best. You gotta say it. Oh man, Oscar says didn't think Flash was at that level yet. By the way, Tiger Johnson, but the way Tiger Johnson disposed of him at least tells me he ain't done yet. Yeah, yes sir. Tiger Johnson, man, I don't know. I don't see that guy losing to too many people, man. I don't. I think he's pretty much the real deal, man. I know we got Rohan Polanco coming up. We have, it's gonna get interesting. But as it sits right now, let's see. Let's take a look at the rankings and everything. Okay, so see right here. Okay, in the IBF, I don't know why they still have Hitchens there, but whatever. So where is there it is, Brian Norman Jr. So who can he fight? Arnold Barbosa? Not a bad opponent for him. I mean, he's a boxer. So if you want to prove yourself against a boxer, since you lost to one, Arnold Barbosa would be a not a bad choice. Another good choice is the winner of Jack Catterall and Shakram Giasov, in my opinion. But I don't think he gets that fight because the winner of this fight has to go for the title. I mean, come on. How many times can you snub Shakram Giasov, right? Like, come on. Unfortunately, I don't know who this guy is. I'm sure he's good. Raul Curiel. That's Manny. Look at Manny Pacquiao there. Wow, we got Min Machine still there. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Ain't too many people there. Delonte Johnson, 11. I don't know about that. They don't even have him. Okay, so they have him 11 at the BO. The BC, nowhere to be found. They got Conor Ben number 1, guys. They got Conor Ben number 1, and Delonte Tiger Johnson is nowhere to be found. Okay, Suleiman, the Penguin. BA, let's see the BA. So, my goodness, he's nowhere to be found. Shakram number 1, Curiel, Ben, Stanionis, Conor Walker. Oh, Conor Walker is also pretty nice. Jack Catterall, Norman, Julian, Hammerhands, Rodriguez. I like this kid too. I don't know who this guy is. I know who this guy is. I saw him one time. I think he's French. Abel Ramos is the guy that drew against Barrios. So you're telling me, let's see the IBF. You're telling me that, okay, they got him 14. Man, something wrong with that picture. I don't know. I thought for sure, exactly, bro. Like, I don't get it. But boxing doing it again. Slide says Tiger has been brought very solid, and see he's developing very well. He is. He's really coming to his own, man. Really coming to his own. Yeah, politics crazy as hell, bro. Like Conor Ben number 1 of beating Regis Prograis or what's left of Regis Prograis. Because you pretty much gotta thank your lucky stars that ain't the Regis that Josh Taylor got, you know. But whatever. Okay, let's do a tribute here to Mr. Sugar Ray Leonard. Where did I put this thing? I think it's here. No, that's not it. Oh, man. Okay, never mind. Let's just look it up. Sugar Ray Leonard. Let's see if I can find Open One or Batman Boxing, one of my favorite channels to watch. Hands are good. Okay, here's a good one. That was probably his most impressive knockout over, I believe, Davey Boy Green is his name. Oh my goodness. Bam! Well, other than Danny Lalonde, but I think this was much more horrific. Let's see who else we got here. Open One, maybe? Do we have Open One? Yes.
A lot of niggas hate, but they don't press shit. Shoot the silencer at night, he can't catch this. Potato on a pistol finna fry, nigga. Put the gun on silent, be quiet, nigga. Hold on, cause that bitch go. When I shoot, it's so mute. That bitch go. When I shoot, it's so mute.
That's Floyd Sr.
When I shoot, it's so mute. Copycat.
You're blowing it now, son. You're blowing it.
Yes, who can forget about that, bro? Tommy Hearns. That was probably his most unbelievable win of all time, bro. The way he got up, bro, and just from the corner, I mean, and just pounced on Tommy Hearns, the most scary. Tommy Hearns got to be top 5 most scary fighter of all time. I don't think there's any debating that. You know, Foreman, Tyson, Hearns. We can debate about the other two.
It's on you. That bitch go cute. When I shoot, it's on you. Copycat, nigga, monkey see what monkey do. Oh, that bitch go cute. When I shoot, it's on you.
Yeah, he was born yesterday. See, May 17, 56. Love that guy. Hey, Slide. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, at the very least, he's top 3, right? At the very least, like welterweights of all time. Let me think. I mean, you got to put the 2 Sugar Rays and Floyd, right? Those are basically the 3-headed monster on the welterweight. And Floyd probably, I could be wrong about this, but I think Floyd did better work at 40 than at 47. But I could be wrong about that. But nevertheless, that's probably the 3-headed monster. You know, we can debate other people, but yeah. Like Sugar Slide says, Ray had Ray had great killer instinct. Once he got you hurt, he got you out of there. That's for sure. Very underrated finisher. Because the thing is that Ray Leonard, he was such a total package. Like, I mean, even outside the ring stuff he had, like the smile, the how he articulated things, how he handled himself, the personality, and in the ring, I mean, what can you say? You had the footwork, the defense, the hand speed, the IQ, the offensive prowess, and he had power as well, like you said. Like the thing is that Leonard, he's such a total package that even the fact that he could finish you doesn't even come off the top of your head, because there's so many layers to that man's game. I mean, my goodness. You know, like, exactly, right, Slide? Like, I mean, boxing ain't the same without that man. Boxing is not the same without if Sugar Ray Leonard doesn't exist. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Some people are just so influential, so important to a sport that you can honestly say the sport wouldn't be the same without this guy. Like Olympic gold medalist, I think he was the first $1 million either signee or gate. I could be wrong about that. I think it's Dempsey, the first $1 million gate. Don't quote me on that. But he was a trailblazer in so many different ways. I mean, and not only that, Slide. One of the things that goes over people is the fact that he went to light heavyweight and fought a legit champion called Donnie Lalonde, who dropped him in the fight as well, and produced one of the most highlight reel knockouts you'll ever see. Like that to me, and an older, smaller man stopped a bigger, younger man. Like, come on, man. Like you can't make this up. This is just greatness. I mean, I can have my opinions about what happened with the Hagler fight and what have you, but the reality is this guy's the real freaking deal, man. There's no ifs or buts about it. Like, you know, he has a win over Benitez. He has a quote unquote win over Hagler. I'm not gonna put that on him anyway. Like, he ain't the judge. Like, but man, what? Let me see if I can find this thing, because this to me, oh man, unbelievable. Oh yeah. Let me see. This is when Tyson had that podcast, bro. I don't know what the hell happened with the hot boxing with Mike Tyson. I love that podcast. I don't know what happened.
You know who else was a major fight for me? Was Donnie Lalonde.
Yeah, I saw that fight too.
He hurt
He
me
hurt you?
every single time.
Yeah, because he's so damn big, though.
Look at the size difference, bro.
Every
Big, though.
He didn't hurt me when he knocked me down. He hurt me every other time he hit me. I mean, I was almost out.
Why did you want to fight that guy?
Another belt.
Another
Another
heavyweight belt. Imagine
Yeah.
your little guy, welterweight, winning a light heavyweight belt.
Yeah, it just. But I relinquished that crown right away, probably the second day, because I couldn't fight those big guys, man. They hit too hard. You know who else?
Exactly. But my goodness, if you haven't seen that fight, watch it, because Donnie Lalonde was a legit guy, bro. He wasn't no paper champion. Okay, let me see if I can find something. I don't like this guy, but whatever. Let's see this.
Obey my commands at all times. Shake hands, good luck.
He came in, right at the Leonard, which I like to see. Good left hook.
Good left hook by Lalonde. Good jab by Leonard. A good left hand.
Amazing. There it is. Yeah, you can tell he caught him a little off balance with his own momentum, but like Leonard said, bro, he hurt me every time.
I guess the question is, will Lalonde fold up? Will he run out of gas?
Right hand landed.
You see that again. Did he caught him at the end of the punch? He might have caught him at the end of the punch.
Right hand landed. And another right hand. Lalonde comes back.
We'll see if it swings back the other way or not. Oh, both of them good right hands. Good left hook.
Lalonde backs up against the rope. Leonard landing at will.
Let's hope they don't stop the bout.
And Lalonde goes down. Big right hand by Leonard. Lalonde
Horrible knockout, man.
staying up only through the force of will. That is it. A magnificent comeback for
Unbelievable.
Ray Leonard.
Unbelievable performance. I couldn't believe that. To this day, I can't believe he did that, bro. Unbelievable, bro. Like this is stuff of just different people, man. Come on. Slide says, yeah, the way he had Lalonde flapped on the mat. Bro, come on. Like, seriously, I'm telling you. Yes, I think Virgil Hill could have been next for Ray. He stayed. Yeah, he probably would have been next, but Ray, being the chess player that he is, bro, he relinquished that belt right away, bro. Like, one of these guys is gonna take your number. It's gonna take it badly. I mean, you saw what happened with Terry Norris and Camacho. They're not nowhere near that big. So imagine if Virgil Hill or one of those killers gets to him. Nah, bro. Even a Kawi or something like that, or Mustafa Muhammad, somebody like that, Lalonde had clubbing punches, bro. I'm telling you. Let me see his. Jay Will, how you doing, bro? God bless. I'm doing a little tribute here to SRL, but yeah. Let's take a look at the surveys. Have anybody chimed in? Wilfredo Gomez versus Naoya anyway. I love it. And Floyd versus Bud. Yep. Ain't no bad answer here. Like, which one of these fantasy matchups interests you the most? Salvador Sanchez versus Alexis Arguello. That to me is the one that interests me the most. Salvador Sanchez versus Alexis Arguello, two of my favorite fighters of all time. Yes, Salvador Sanchez is the Mexican GOAT. I said it. And Alexis Arguello is Nicaragua's finest. But obviously, I mean, Chavez Duran. Who doesn't want to see that? Come on. Donnie Lalonde. Let me see his box record, because he was legit, bro. I'm telling you this right here, right now. He wasn't no damn paper champion. He wasn't no John Ruiz, or anything like that. I should probably give John Ruiz more respect, because he's the reason why Puerto Rico and Mexico are the only two countries that have had a world champion in every single weight class, from strawweight all the way up to heavyweight. So I should probably take it easy on him. Is he alive? Seems so. Awesome. 41-5, 41 wins, 33 knockouts, 5 losses, 2 by knockout, and 1 draw. Okay, let's see. See, he lost to Virgil Hill. You're up. You see, you're always on point, man. Okay, let's see. Bobby Ziz. This name rings a bell, bro. I can't tell you who he is right now, but this name rings a serious bell. Bobby Ziz. I can't pronounce that, but it's something CZYZ, like a Polish last name or something. Okay, Ray Leonard, right? So after Leonard, he went on a 1, 2, 3, 4 win streak, all stoppages. Okay. Now some of these records are like, but it is what it is. Let's see. Okay, so he has a win over Mustafa Hamsho. Okay. He's from Canada, right? Yeah. One of Canada's finest. Oh, I didn't know his alias was Golden Boy. Okay, interesting. Jay Will says Virgil Hill had 20 light heavyweight title defenses. Wow. I didn't know that. I thought it was like 15. Okay. Wow. Awesome. You know what? Speaking of Virgil Hill, 51 wins, about half of them by KO, 7 losses. Okay. Is he the one? Hold on. Is that him? Or is that somebody? Quicksilver. Okay, let's see. I'll find out. Yeah, Donnie Lalonde. Is he the guy that lost to Roy Jones? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. I remember him now. Yep. With that vicious rib shot. But yeah, let's take a look at this man's resume. Frank Tate rings a bell. Lou Del Valle, of course. Okay. Lost by UD against Tommy Hearns. Okay. There it is again, Bobby Zees. I heard that name a lot, man. Bobby Zees, man. Something about this guy. Awesome. Jay Will says, anything with Salvador. Exactly the same as me, bro. Exactly the same as me. And Salvador Sanchez wasn't from, Guadalajara or Ciudad de Mexico or one of the big, notorious Mexican cities. He was from a city called Santiago de Tunguesteno, which is like a remote city. I saw a documentary on him like 5 months ago or something like that. I should really keep notes of this documentary, man. I can't rely on my memory. Jay Will says Virgil lost to Hearns, Roy Jones, and Dariusz yeah, another one of these Polish names. Give me a second. I can't pronounce those names for the life of me. But the Polish names and the Thailand names, forget it, bro. You put $1 million in front of me and tell me pronounce this name correctly, I'm losing $1 million. Dariusz Michal, that guy. There it is right there. Dariusz Michal, DM. Forgive me, right? It's just. I'm sorry. He said Virgil lost to Hearns, Roy, and Dariusz. His upper competition. He was a cut below that. True, but still exactly like he lost to like all A-listers. So nothing wrong with that, man. Like Duran, same thing, bro. Duran lost to every single Ford King. He lost to Benitez. He lost to Iran Barkley. He lost to, I think he split 1-on-1 with Barkley. I can't remember. Somebody correct me in the chat. Did Duran lose to Barkley or are they 1-on-1? And he's my big problem with Duran, bro, is that Ken Buchanan fight, bro. Like that left a sour taste in my mouth, bro. Like he hit him after the bell. He never gave him a rematch. And Paul Buchanan was a animal, bro. Trust me. Oh man, trust me when I tell you. If you haven't seen Roberto Duran versus Ken, excuse me, I keep saying Paul Buchanan. It's Ken Buchanan. I'm sorry. If you haven't seen Duran versus Buchanan, please watch that fight. Slide says Bobby was a legit light heavyweight. He also went up to heavyweight to fight Holyfield. Yeah, bro, that name rings such a bell with me, man. As soon as I'm done with the live, bro, I'm gonna check that out. I know I've seen a lot of stuff about that man. Jay Wilson, no shit, yeah, no. And those Thailand names, bro, it's like a complete sentence put together. Nah, bro. Jay Will says, "Oh, okay, yeah, he beat Barkley. I think that was fight of the year." Yep. So ain't no shame in that, bro. Like, not really. Like when you go up, and is there really a shame in losing to Sugar Ray or Hagler? By the way, he gave Hagler all he could handle, bro. And Hagler's my favorite fighter of all time. But I have to say it. Like, I was impressed. Like, let me put it to you this way: I was super impressed. Vladimir Klitschko, the fight that he gave Joshua, AJ. Like, I gained more respect from Vladimir on a loss than I ever gained in those 3,000 defenses that he had with a bunch of. I'll leave it there. So same thing for Duran. That I thought for sure Hagler was gonna crush him like a grape, and nothing of the sort happened. So I gotta tip my cap off to you. Like Hagler, he murked John Mugabe. He murked Juan El Martillo Roldán. He murked Fulgencio Belmejias. He murked what's this guy name? Well, he didn't murk him, but he beat a bad Benny Briscoe. A lot of legit dudes, bro. He couldn't murk Duran, man. As a matter of fact, he murked Tommy Hearns. Well, he didn't murk him. It was an all-time great fight, but you know what I mean. Like, he stopped him, knocked him out, and everything. So, yes, sir. 100. He says Duran's first pro fight, he weighed in, and how about that, bro? How about that? 119. What is that? Bantamweight? Let me think. 126 is featherweight. 122 is super bantamweight, right? And 118 is 118 is about, wow, unbelievable. Oh yeah, and Benitez too. Yeah. At their best, yes. He didn't fight Leonard like in like heavyweight or whatever. No. He fought Leonard and beat Leonard. Like that first fight against Leonard, woo-wee, he put on a show on that one, man. Like that's one of my favorite fights to watch. Like if I just want to watch a fight for entertainment purposes, that's one of the ones that jump out of me. You know. Let's see what else we got here. I had to put a lot of stuff on my Discord. If you guys use Discord, join my server. I put a lot of stuff. You see, I got a boxing channel here, UFC channel, wrestling channel, baseball, hoops, you know, everything. I put a little bit of everything here, you know, so let's see. I want predictions, guys. Actually, hold on. Let me ask you something, J. Will and Slide. Answer me this. You can only sign one boxer per line. Who's on your team? Okay. I got Ali, Fundora, Hagler, and Trinidad. Those are my choices. Fundora, because I think she has the most future out of everybody here, you know. Otherwise, I would say Serrano. I mean, anybody. Katie, Shields. I mean, you're making bank with either one of these chicks. Fundora, to me, has the one with the most upside, at least right now. Here, I mean, there's no bad choice anywhere. You got the Four Kings. You got De La Hoya, Trinidad, Chavez, or Camacho. I mean, come on, man. Ali, Tyson, Mayweather, and Pacquiao. I mean, you can never go wrong. Whatever, and I mean, honestly, this is like what is your criteria more than anything, you know. But I choose Ali, Fundora, Hagler, because I can never pick against the Marvelous One, and my boy, come on, man, Tito. Do I even need to say the last name? Marky Dan, how you doing, sir? God bless. Delighted to have you here, man. Love speaking with Marky Dan, for sure. Bruce Gas, my brother. Everybody check out this guy. He does great trivias on Tuesday night. I love participating in those trivias. He did one with movies, boxing movies, and what is it? Documentary, I think was. Yeah, documentaries and everything. Oh, my goodness. Check him out. He also does interviews and calls fights and everything. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. Drop your link over there, sir, if you will. And thank you for being here. Yes, he is. Yes, he is, Jay Will. He says, women's boxing I know little about, so I'll go with what you pick. Okay. Can never go wrong with either one, though. Marky Dan, give me your answers. Marky Dan, what you think? You can only sign one boxer per line. Who's on your team? Again, I say, for me personally, Ali, Fundora, Hagler, Trinidad. Biases. Listen, I'll openly admit to you, right here I'm biased, and right here I'm biased as well. these two, I'm just picking because if I was biased, I would pick Serrano here, right? But no, I'm going with Fundora. And here, I mean, you can pretty much flip a coin. But Ali, just on personality alone, man, Ali will fill up Ali could fight me and he'll fill up a stadium, bro. Trust me. Slide says Ali, Serrano, Leonard, De La Hoya. Yes, I love it. I love it. The link is pinned if anybody wants to join. There are not too many news. I want to get predictions for this. Champ Ross, God bless you, my guy. I submitted my picks, right? Yeah, I submitted them and you responded. Appreciate it. God bless you, man. Hey, Champ, give me your answer. Champ Ross, give me your answer right here. You can only sign one boxer per line. Who's on your team? Mine is Ali, Fundora, Hagler, and Trinidad, but what's yours? Let me know. Appreciate you, sir. Marky Dan says, Ali, Katie Taylor, Lerner, and Oscar. I love it, man. I love it. Can never go wrong, bro. Can never. So let's I'll put up the link again if anybody want to pull up. I'm looking for predictions, right? I'm looking for predictions for the Egypt card. Where is it? WWE President Nick Khan has announced resignation and departure from the company. Whatever. Colby Covington retired from the UFC. Oh, here it is. Julian. This is the guy that you said was from St. Croix, Markedan, right? Julian the Hawk Jackson, right? This is the guy? 55 wins, 49 KOs. My goodness. Talk about a scary guy. We've been speaking to Luis de Cubas and PBC. We like Bivol Benavides. I like it too, but make no mistake about it. D. Free's not going to like this, but the reality is that you need Benavides. I mean, excuse me. Benavides needs Bivol more than Bivol needs him, bro. Let's let's be honest here. Who's the guy that has a win over Canelo? I mean, Jay Will says the stadium is outside in Egypt. I think it's going to be pretty hot, bro. You think? Yeah, trust me, bro. Like it's right by the pyramids, I think. Oh, St. Thomas. Thank you, Slide. Thank you, Marky. Then okay, yeah, from St. Thomas. Awesome. Jay Will says Colby did it. Yeah, he did. Even in the website, it's listed as officially retired. Slap him. Power slap. Get out of here. He's not even like that good in striking. His thing is wrestling. Marky Dan says we both Virgin Islanders. I love it. Yeah, saying I believe because I worked in cruise ships for about 2-3 years. I believe St. Thomas, if I'm not mistaken, is U.S. Virgin Island, could be British, but I believe St. Thomas is U.S. Virgin Island and St. Croix is French Virgin Island. But correct me if I'm wrong, of course, and forgive me if I'm wrong. It is hard, isn't it, Ross? Tyson, Serrano, Leonard, and Tito. I love it. Jay will laughing. Yeah, no, man. Julian the Hawk Jackson. I remember his knockout of Errol Graham. Remember that one, Marky Dan, and Slide and everybody? Like, oh, yeah, that's going to steal the show, Jay Will. You know this as well as I do. Like, I can see Catterall and Guilloso doing their thing, but the fact of the matter, bro, is that those heavyweights are probably going to steal the show. Because Hamza Shiraz, I mean, we'll see. I'm high on him, but I also remember that Adames fight as well. So, we'll see. Because even if he packs this guy up, I still want to see you against Iglesias or at the very least somebody like Lester, you know? Oh, man, that was... tell me about it, Slide. Like, yeah, like Talk about a scary. I was just saying that Tommy Hearns, George Foreman, and Tommy Hearns, George Foreman, and Mike Tyson are three of the scariest dudes I've ever seen in the ring. I'm gonna say Julian Jackson is right there, man. It's with 2 R's or okay, there we go. Oh man.
American's corner, waving him on, trying to get him off the ropes, but Jackson has so little in comparison to Graham tonight.
Jackson, to his credit, sticking to his task.
Here it comes, here it comes.
But falling ever further behind.
Oh man.
That's what we were worried about.
Now that's a knockout. KO, not T, no T's there, no. KO, okay? God bless this man. This man was good too. Errol Graham was no slouch, man. I'm telling you. I've seen a couple of him. Oh yeah, special kind of power, bro. I'm telling you, like Tommy Hearns level, like Lucas Matisse level, like let me think. I would say Ernie Shavers probably fits the bill, right? Like, and listen, let's be real, Deontay Wilder as well, right? Like Deontay Wilder has Deontay Wilder, whatever you feel about his footwork or lack thereof, or whatever the case may be, bro, when he knocked out Hellenius and Stiverne too, I thought they were dead, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they were dead. That's the truth. Like, yeah, special kind of power for sure. What's your let's see. Garcia targeting September fight with Conor Benn. Who you guys got on this one? I got Ryan whooping him, but I mean, Ryan ain't nobody to bet money on, bro. It depends on which Ryan shows up. If he decides he wants to not mess around, I don't know. Because people were saying, and rightfully so, over at B3 that they Keyshawn, they let him do what he wants and everything. Well, same for Ryan, man. Same for Ryan. Like, you remember this guy, Joe Goosen, he said it, like, you don't train Ryan, you train with Ryan or something like that. And this is a man that's seen it all, done it all, Marky Dan, put your link. Let me actually make you a mod because I want to subscribe to your channel. You said you talk about politics and everything. I've been aching to talk politics with somebody. Like, come on. Let me make you a moderator, and this. Why I haven't made Slide a moderator? Hold on, man. What's wrong with me? There it is, and Slide as well. Anybody here I haven't made a moderator? Make sure you let me know. Okay, there we go. There we go. You got the wrench. Marky Dan says Emil Griffith was born on St. Thomas but was raised on St. Croix. Awesome. He was considered the pound-for-pound boxer in the world in 63 and 64. Yeah, Emil Griffith had low-key one of the greatest careers of all time. And I'll tell you this, bro. Emil Griffith, okay, I hope I'm not mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that Emil Griffith probably gave Carlos Monzon his toughest fight. Now, that could be Rodrigo Valdez, that could be Mantequilla Nápoles. I mean, Monzon, he fought a lot of people, but Monzon was built like a Mack truck, bro. Like, he had like, bro, one of the most unbelievably strong physiques you'll ever see in boxing. Like, just take a look at Carlos Monzon. Like, he didn't have a lot to him, but he would just like eat you alive in there, But if I'm not mistaken, Emil Griffith gave Carlos Monzon the toughest fight of his life. I remember my father telling me about those fights, man. I'm trying to like remember. If he ain't the one, he's right there, okay? He's top 2-3 opponents of Monzon. He was only the sixth boxer in history to win a championship at middleweight and welterweight. How about that, huh? How about that? Yeah, no, most people, including me, they remember him for that Benny the Kid Pared fight, unfortunately. But hey, I mean, unbelievable fighter. Actually, 1 second. Neil because I'm pretty sure, I think he fought Monson twice, but let's see. There's your guy right there. I think he's still around, right? Or no? Oh, no, he passed away in, what is it? 2013. God bless him. How old was he? 38, 6, 70, 75-ish. Okay. Life well lived. 85 wins, bro. 23 knockouts with 24 losses. Okay, let's see. Monson, where you at? Oh, he fought Benny Briscoe. How about that, huh? Where is he? There it is. Only once? Oh, man. I thought... Okay, there it is. The first one was in 71. He lost by TKO in round 14, okay? Round 14 out of 15. And then he fought him again on 73. So 2 years. This was September 25, 71, the first time, right? Yep. Oh, Dick Tiger. Wow. Okay, so he fought him in September 71, and the second time was June 73. So basically 2 years later. Okay. And lost by UD. So he was, out of 30 rounds, he made it for 29 with Monson. Trust me when I tell you, not everyone can say that. I mean, look at this guy. 87 wins, 59 knockouts, built like a Mack truck. Trust me when I tell you this. Huge. Rodrigo Valdez. All of these fighters, Valdez, Emil Griffith, Jose Mantequilla Nápoles, every single one of these fighters were miles ahead of Monson in the skills department. Trust me, Nino Benvenuti especially, bro. Like, my goodness, those were two horrendous fights because he just had his number, man. He just had his number. And Nino was a stylistic boxer, but man. Unbelievable, Marky Dan. Yeah, appreciate that. Unnatural. Say that again, bro. The Hawk. Yes, sir. Slide says Garcia beats Ben, especially if he fights like it. I'm hoping that happens. Another Rolly guy. Marky Dan, how you doing today?
Good evening. I'm doing well. How about you, brother?
Awesome. Doing good. Appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say, you thinking of Rodrigo Valdez, another little black dude from, I think he was from Colombia.
Yes, exactly.
Or he might have been from Venezuela.
I'll tell you right now. Give me a second.
Yeah, but he gave
Colombia.
He gave Monzon the quote-unquote toughest fights of his career. But even then, Monzon put hands on Valdez in the first fight and the second fight. But Valdez kind of was getting off on him like late in the second fight after Monzon had blew his load.
Okay. Punch himself out and everything. Man, you're taking me back, bro, when I was watching fights with my father, man, because my father wasn't the biggest. He's from Argentina, but he wasn't the biggest Monzon fan by any stretch of the imagination. What
was that about?
Because he was I spent like 3 months in Argentina from 99 to 2000, and trust me when I tell you there's a million horrible stories about Carlos Monzon. Yeah, like he
I
was.
knew that's what it was. But that's just what it is, man. Like when it comes to the athletes, they could do 1,000. Not even just the athletes. You look at our celebrities in general, like the guy we have as president right now. They could do basically anything, but they have such a cult of personality. People will just forgive them and keep loving them. Like this guy, Carlos Monzon, was a brutal guy. He used to beat those women to death. One of them, literally.
Absolutely. He threw one of them from like a 3-story or something.
Yep, and then he got convicted of murdering her And then I think they let him out after like a year or 10 years. And during that time, he was in prison. Like, I think they only let him serve it on weekends.
He was tied with the government, you know. He was tied with the government. With I can't remember. I think it was Perón or one of those comebacks from the dictatorship. Because Juan Domingo Perón, just to do a little parenthesis, historical fact here. He's the guy that originally led the Nazis into Argentina.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is he the one who invaded the Falklands?
I'll get back to you on that one because that's my father fought in that war, bro, and that's one of those. That's one of those grimy wars. That's probably the well, I'm not sure about that, but that's probably one of the most nastiest wars that had no U.S. involvement whatsoever, at least that I know of. It was Argentina versus the British. But he's asking, Champ Ross is asking, have there been any fighters recently from Virgin Islands? Marky Dan, he's asking.
No. We had Julian Jackson's son. I can't remember. I think it was Jamie, or it might have been Julian the second or something like that. But he fizzled out. I think he got stopped by Charlo, and that was a long time ago. We ain't really had nobody since.
Okay. But man, I used to joke with my father, regarding Panama. I'm like, they don't produce a lot of dudes, but what they produce tends to be like a gold diamond every time, because you got Duran, but there's also a bunch of other dudes.
Yeah. The only other name outside of Duran, I think, is Eusebio Pedraza. And even him, like I think he was he defended his a featherweight title, or it might have been a super featherweight title. I think he defended it like 15 or 20 times. But that was against, I ain't gonna say nobody's, but I'm gonna just say he didn't fight in the U.S. a lot. He fought in the U.S., I think, twice his entire career. And once was against Livingston Bramble in a pretty good fight. Or not Livingston Bramble, Rocky Lockridge. You remember Rocky Lockridge? That guy that he stopped Roger Mayweather?
Yes, and he gave
that was a great fight he had with Rocky Lockridge.
Yeah.
Because Lockridge was getting out on him early, and then he came back late. I was putting hands on Lockridge.
That guy gave Leonard, and if I'm not mistaken, Chavez as well, a very tough fight. He's the guy. I could be wrong about Chavez, but I know he gave Leonard fits in their fight.
I don't think Livingston Bramble. He might have. I'm not sure, but I don't think they fought, because Livingston Bramble, he was like a featherweight, super featherweight.
Livingston Bramble.
Not Livingston Bramble. I keep saying Livingston Bramble. That's another Virgin Island boxer. I meant a Rocky Lockridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Livingston Bramble. That's another. That's a St. Croix product. Former world champion. I think he beat Roger Mayweather.
I just saw the other day his fight with you know who Crush is? Crush the Legend?
Of course, that's Crush the OG.
I love that guy, and he recommended that fight to me, Livingston Bramble versus Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Oh my goodness. What a fight that was, bro. Celestino Caballero, I forgot about him. Oh man. That's why I love my boxing people. They keep me on check, bro. Oh, yes, live. You think so? He says, I think Monson was a live wire type guy. Oh, man, to say the least. Come on, bro.
You kidding me?
So who you give me your predictions for this weekend, bro?
Who fighting this week?
Usyk and Rico and
oh, that's this weekend.
Yeah.
That's not the 29th.
Say that again.
That's not the 29th of June? That's this weekend?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of question? Of course I got Usyk. Usyk gonna stop him. Usyk might carry the fight for a little bit, but he gonna stop him.
Yeah. I have it at like 7, 8-ish. Because Usyk, I agree with you. Usyk's gonna carry the fight a little bit just to put on a show. Because I'm gonna say
they fighting at the pyramids of Giza.
Amazing, huh? How about that? How about that, huh?
Never had a venue like that ever in boxing. So he got to carry the show. He got to carry it off a little bit. Enjoy the moment.
For sure. And not only that, I mean, I think there's like 15 countries represented in this card. Like, we have a female fighter from Japan. We got a few from Egypt. We got one from Saudi. We have obviously American, Canadian. We have one from Mexico, I think. And then we have Hamza Shiraz. We have a few Africans, a few Asians as well. And I think there's somebody from Uzbekistan as well. I mean, bro, they're all over the place. Well, Shakam Giyasov, obviously, is from Uzbekistan. And Frank Chances is from Cuba. I mean, come on, bro.
Oh, Richard Torres, is he on the card, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the US of A is represented. I just want to make sure.
Absolutely. USA is represented with Torres and what's the other guy? Okay, I'll give that. I don't think. Hold on, that's the only one. No, yeah, that's the only one. I'm sorry, but yeah, it is represented for sure. There's only Champ Ross says there's only one active fighter from Virgin Island. Dion.
You gotta tell me who that is because I don't even know.
He says I just looked on BoxRec. I posted
Dion
the link.
Pruitt.
Yep.
Yeah, Pruitt is yeah, that's our last name I know. I don't know that individual, but that's our last name I know.
Okay. Let me
He's
take
30 years old and 9-0.
30 years old? It's almost like a Ben Whitaker type. Ben Whitaker is like 29, and there he is. The U.S. Virgin Islands, Orthodox, 6'2".
Man, but he's fighting bums. He's fighting bums. Jesus Christ.
Look at this record, bro. 22 and 24.
2. Don't forget the 2.
Yeah.
Then 0 and 7.
Oh,
okay, he finally fights somebody above 500. 8 and 2. 6 and 30 and 5.
Holy shit, bro.
That is wild.
I mean, you usually get 1 or 2 of those in your record, but he got like 6. But okay. I don't see a fight coming. Oh, he last fought on September. Okay, so I mean, we'll see. Hopefully, he gets back in there.
I mean, I'm rooting for the brother. I'm rooting for him.
Of course.
But yeah, I think if he step up, he'll get beat to death.
He's what division was he again? Shit, I didn't see. I think he was like 170 or 175 or something.
I don't know. I see 6'2".
Yeah, should be like right up there. The card is solid. I agree, Sly. Like heavyweight, maybe super middleweight-ish from there. What do you think about Hamza Shiraz, man? Give me your opinion.
I think he's an excellent young fighter. I think he has the potential, in my opinion, to beat everybody at 168, potentially move up, put hands on everybody at 175. I think a lot of people, they judge him harshly based off of the Carlos Adames performance, which they have the right to. But if you actually watch that fight and watch the aftermath, both his hands were, I ain't gonna say broken, but they were swollen. I mean, just disgustingly. So that was just a rough night for him. I think he has the power, he has the boxing ability, and he has the size to beat anybody. He's Fundora if Fundora could box.
Exactly.
And if Fundora had good eyes and good vision.
And exactly. That's another problem with Fundora.
The only thing that'll hold him back is brittle hands. That's about it.
And he has a nice coach. I actually believe Andy Lee's pretty nice as a coach. I love him as a fighter too. Don't get me wrong, but I don't love his opponent, man. He's fighting what's the name of the guy again? Alan Begic. I think that's who he is. Yeah, there it is. He's fighting Hamza Shiraz now. Look at his age, bro. 39 years old. Like, I know the record's there, 29-0. Let's look at the
that's a
resume.
German. That's a German. You know how they do in Germany.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this guy. I mean, at least they're not the records. I mean, 18-12. I mean, but I don't know, man. Let's be honest here. They're giving this so he can shine. You know, that's what they're doing, which is fine. It's whatever. But the fight that I want to see him with, and I want to get your answer on this as well, is Osleis Iglesias. Personally.
Who? Jose who? Jose Iglesias?
Osle, it's kind of a tricky name. I think it's Osleis Iglesias, the Cuban kid.
I think I've heard of him, but I don't think I've ever actually seen him fight. So I can't even say, but I would pick Shiraz.
Interesting. This is another long ass dude, 6'2.5". You see, southpaw, 15-0. I've been telling people forever this guy's about to take over. Excuse me. Yeah, exactly. 168.
Oh no, the Cubans have had a rough time as of late. David Morrell. You also got Andy Cruz. Yeah, Andy Cruz. Yeah. So.
Macy too. Yeah. Yeah.
Frank Sanchez. I mean, it's tough.
That's for sure. But I'm very impressed with this kid and the kid from 60, the Joanli Feliciano as well. I'm very high on both of this, but they may end up being another Morel, bro. Like, let's hope that doesn't happen. But
Morel, he got put to bed standing up. That was crazy. Against a substitute teacher. A day
literally, bro. Like. And listen, I appreciate guys like that because I think that's the reality for most boxers today. Most of them have at least a part-time job to pay for their stuff and whatever the case may be. But
bro, absolutely, there's nothing wrong with if boxing ain't paying you, making sure you have a job so that you can feed yourself and your family. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, a guy like David Morrell, who boxing is his full-time profession. Boxing subsidizes his entire life. So there should be nothing else that his entire focus should be on. Outside of maybe his family. And he lost to that guy. Matter of fact, not even your family. When you're in camp or when you're training, you need to be switched on 100%. This guy, Chele, is a teacher. So that's a bunch of little people he has to be switched on for. And then when he has time, he trains. David Morrell should not be losing to dudes like that.
Exactly. Very well said.
This saying we not back in the goddamn 40s and the goddamn 30s and 50s and 60s where you had a bunch of Jimmy Braddocks, a bunch of guys that were working on the goddamn dock, and then, man, hey, we got $20 for you to come fight. We're not living in those times.
For real, bro. For real. Like, I can tell you've seen Cinderella Man, so for real, bro.
Absolutely.
And the bad thing about it, bro, is that if you remember, he was originally supposed to fight Callum Smith, so that's a legit guy.
Oh man,
you see what I mean? Like, could have been way worse.
Callum Smith might have ended his goddamn career because Callum Smith punched him on something different now that he's at light heavyweight.
Yes.
Like, you see the Callum Smith Buatsi fight? That's one of my favorite fights. Man.
Mine as well.
The way how Callum Smith throws that right hand, you can tell he has so much confidence in it.
Not only that,
I remember he sent, when he moved up to light heavyweight, he sent 2 dudes to the hospital straight away.
Exactly. Look at this, bro. Like, he did this in a ring. Look at that, bro. Like for real. Like I'm telling you, like
put his brain in a blender.
Yes, sir. Like he low key, bro. He dodged the bullet. I think we can all agree to that. but there's more than that, Champ Ross. It's more than that. I used to think it's just a little knucklehead in him. I think there's something off with him because there's no way that you switch up to Salas and then this happens. Like, I don't know. I just gotta believe.
No, I
there's
think
something.
he drinks a little bit too much of his own Kool-Aid. That's what I think it is. Like he thinks he could do all that goofy stuff he did in these fights where he's showboating, and it's not gonna come back to bite him in the behind. And we saw what it was. And he's a very talented guy. You know what I'm saying? He has great reflexes, very athletic. He has great punch placement and good footwork. But no, you can't be playing like that. You got to be switched on. And you saw what happened. He got caught with both his hands down in the 9th round, got hurt. And Zeli came back and finished him in the 10th.
Yes.
So I don't want to say he's broken. Because like I said, he's a great talent. But I don't know where he goes from here. I don't know if he has to look himself in the mirror and evaluate some things and say to himself, I need to stop playing around?
Yes, definitely. I think a move back to 68 would suit him better.
Yes.
And if you remember, because this is the problem, like, you think you would have learned your lesson with the Kataev fight, because in the Kataev fight, even though that he came off with a win, he got put on the ASS for clowning around, right? So you would think that would be like okay, like I learned my lesson now, and the fact that it's not, I mean, I don't know. I want to give him somewhat of the benefit of the doubt, bro. Like, first things first, move back to 68, get you a fight with, I don't know. Do I still have the rankings here? Or did I pivot it over? Okay, let me go to that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a Jaime Munguia fight if Munguia could find the nuts.
Yeah, that's a big if. I don't like Munguia, bro. It's no secret. Can't stand that boy. Never have, never will. Pacheco, who knows what he does? I heard that he's coming back in July or whatever it is. He's with Buddy McGregor now, so we'll see how.
I like Pacheco. I don't know if Buddy McGregor is the best trainer to be with. Like, in my experience, Buddy McGregor's, like, what he's known for is throwing in the towel in, like, dramatic fashion. Like Arturo Gatti versus Floyd Mayweather. I'm stopping it, baby. I'm stopping it. And Hakeem Rahman versus Klitschko. And then that fighter he had that passed away. Like, that's really all Buddy McGregor. He's not known for training, like, guys to become world champions. So I don't know if that's the best trainer to be with. But, hey, Buddy McGregor was a good fighter. Was a great fighter when in his time.
As a fighter, yeah, I'm with you. And I agree as a trainer as well, to be honest with you. Pacheco, I don't know. I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it. I could be wrong. Look who's here, top right side. How you doing, sir? God bless you.
They're long-winded, my brother.
My brother, man. Hey, well, first things first, man. Can y'all hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Man, first things first. Irony. It's always, man. It's great to be on a boxing show with you. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love and respect. You know what it is. I got my brother, the young one, the historian, Marky Dan, one of the most knowledgeable. Man, I don't know what we're talking about, so I'm gonna sit back and listen for a second. Now jump in when I get the opportunity, but appreciate you allowing me.
Well, we just spitballing different time. We were talking about Morrell. What do you think of him getting put to sleep by a day laborer, a substitute teacher?
Well, David Morrell. No disrespect to David Morrell, and Mark, you know, I've been a fan of David Morrell.
As I lost $200 in a weekend betting on David Morrell versus Benavidez.
Well, I wouldn't have bet. I didn't bet that one. I had Benavidez beating him, but I will say the way he went out in his last fight, it showed me two things. The first thing it showed me is that the desire and the want, it don't seem to be there. One of the things we always question about David Morrell, one of the things I question about what's the UK brother name? Ben Whitaker. They like to get in there and play. You know what I mean? I think David Morrell thought that he had the upper hand in his last fight. And And what was truly showed is if you don't dedicate yourself to this craft, then anybody can hurt you. You can get clipped by any punch. You know what I mean? And I think that's what happened in that fight. He got clipped. I was actually happy, man. Shout out to the ref in that fight because that man was asleep. He was asleep out there. You know what I mean? So I'm not throwing David Morrell away.
Hear right side?
Say it again. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm not throwing.
I can't hear Doug. Can you hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him.
Okay, my bad. That's me. Go ahead, Doug.
I'm not saying throw him away, but I am saying he needs to take the sport more seriously, and he needs more focus. I thought him and Ronnie Shields, I thought that was a good dynamic that they had going on. I think he done moved away from Ronnie Shields now. Man, you got to have somebody who finna put something on you. You know what I'm saying? And when I say put something on you, I mean in the gym. You know what I mean? We ain't keying and laughing out here. I get to deal with a lot of basketball individuals, kids. You know what I'm saying? I get to deal with football players, things like that. So I don't really have the boxing training experience. But one thing I can always tell these kids, man, don't go out there playing. Because when you go out there playing and laughing and giggling, it's somebody on the other side who's looking to take your head off. And that's from a football perspective. Boxing is, in my personal opinion, one of the most dangerous sports ever. So, man, can't go out there. Go ahead.
Would you ever let a rec league boy come in there and cook you?
I would. Well, first off, I ain't gonna be physical anyway. I'm running Shields now. I don't want no smoke. I'm too old for it. But looking at it and being a coach in sports, right? So like basketball is a little different. Man, hey, I want everybody to go to everybody as far as basketball go because the skill set, it ain't nearly as physical. You ain't gonna get hurt like that. Football wise though, I didn't coach football. And I know for a fact that there are certain times where I'm like, nope. I know y'all want to see this dude do this, but I know that this kid right here, I know he can't compete. They not of the same ilk. I ain't finna allow y'all to put him in bull of the ring. I'm not finna allow that to happen. I'm not finna see this young brother, white, black, I don't care what he is. I'm not here to see him get hurt. And so when we speak on boxing, like I said, boxing is a little different. But at the end of the day, man, I don't want to see overmatched anything. You know what I mean? Especially in the sport of boxing. When we see overmatched fights, that's when people get hurt. I ain't trying to see that. So I wouldn't allow even this past weekend, I can't remember the Canadian brother name, but he fought Brian Norman Jr.
The Wagner boy. Boy.
Okay, y'all know him. Thank y'all. But I wouldn't have let. If I was his trainer, I'm like, yeah, man.
Man, what did you make it? What did you make of that? The referee, because I think the referee had something on the over, and I think the doctor did you see after the first knockdown, which by the way he did not beat the count. The second knockdown, the referee called time, and the doctor is taking forever to put his gloves on. I think the doctor and the referee was in cahoots. And man, they had something on the over.
I don't want to go that far into conspiracy, but man. all I'm saying is I would have never allowed that man in the ring with a Brian Norman Jr. I wouldn't have. I thought that, and me personally, after Brian Norman Jr. became champion, you know what I'm saying, lost to Devin Haney. I'm looking for him to fight elite level competition. I had never heard of this guy. I had never heard of him, and I was throwing the towel in early. I'm throwing the towel in from my computer. I'm throwing it in.
I'm like, dude, throw a punch.
Did you?
That's a legit question. I don't think I did, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the man was scared.
Dead ass, bro.
He seemed to be scared out there.
Yeah. Not only that, if you take a look at the first knockdown, bro, the way he got up, I can't believe they didn't call the fight. Like he got up, bro, like staggery, like super staggery. Like I was shocked that they let it continue from then. So,
but even then, and this is the interesting thing because the way that fight kind of played out, and hey, shout out to him, and no disrespect to individuals saying no mas, but sometimes, man, you overpowered, you overmatched. You know what I'm saying? And this was a fight that you were clearly overmatched. I would rather see that than what we seen with Warley against Daniel Dubois.
I disagree.
Hold on, Warley, they should have been stopped the fight against Warley. He was swinging.
Should they have been stopped Evander Holyfield versus Riddick Bowe?
Yes.
Well, you not about this heavyweight classics, dub.
It ain't man. Listen, I love to see, and we all understand boxing. It's a brutal sport, right? But at the same time, man, we y'all watch boxing like I watch it. Once an individual is overmatched, and I thought he showed up well, very good in those early rounds.
Classic fight.
But it did get to a point where I was like, all right, bro, the brother he only licking the land of right hand. He can't see out the left eye. He got blood pouring it. Come on, man. Save this brother. Save him from himself. And I know fighters are warriors, and they'll tell you, I want to go out on my shield, but sometimes you, whether you the ref, the doctor, man, you got to stop that stuff, man. It do get to a point. It get to an extent, and it be hard to watch. I don't want to see nobody get beat up that bad. I want to, hey, if you get knocked out, whatever. But to see somebody just getting brutalized out there,
what I'll say is this is the heavyweight division, and the heavyweight championship was on the line that night. We saw Floyd Patterson, and I'm going back to the 50s, a time when you were a champ. If you, they would not stop a fight on the feet. They would not stop the fight on the feet. You had to get counted out. So we saw Floyd Patterson get dropped 7 times in one round against Ignomar Johansson. One of the most brutal things you will ever see in your entire life. Yeah. Classic goddamn moment watching that man get his head beat. That was the first
one, right, Marky? Then that was the first fight.
That was the first fight.
Okay, yeah.
But Marky, one of the things that we understand is, and we have to be.
But let me say it before you say that, Dub. And then guess what happened in the second fight, Dub? Floyd Patterson come back and stretched Ignomar. Had that nigga left foot was seizing up while he was on the ground.
But he fought a different fight.
But my whole point is Warley could come back. He'll be all right.
I'm not saying he can't come back. What I'm saying is even if, and I don't disagree with your breakdown.
He should have been stopped sooner, is what you're saying, basically.
Go ahead and stop. If you want the man to come back, that's fine. I ain't got no problem. But spare him the damage that he could take, because the man couldn't see. The man, I believe his nose was broken. I haven't looked it up, so that's what I believe, but I could be wrong. All I'm saying is,
I think Howard Foster was. And I understand Howard Foster's position not stopping that fight, because you remember Howard Foster took Warley to the doctor. He took him there twice. The doctor cleared him, despite the fact the man had a nasty cut over his left eye, and his right eye was shut and his nose was broken. So the doctor cleared him. His corner kept letting him come out, and he understood that Warley is the champ. I thought the fight should have been stopped in the 9th round. Like, if you go back watch that fight. In the 9th round towards the end, they were like exchanging. Like Warley caught Dubois with a clean straight right, and then Dubois came right back with a counter right hand, and then again they exchanging on the ropes. Warley catch him again, and Dubois catch him with a straight right that almost put this man out the goddamn ring.
Man, that was but that was
right there,
Marky. It was a time, man. After they allowed this man to go see the doctor, so you got the minute, right? You got the minute to compose yourself, and then they took him to the doctor. And Warley, he was still out there stumbling around the ring like he was drunk. I'm like, man, stop the fight, bro. Stop the fight, man. Stop the.
And the doctor. That's on the corner and the doctor for not seeing
All I'm
that.
saying, Mark, is I understand it's a brutal sport. I understand it. But if I can sit here and look and be like, this nigga out on his feet right now. He out right now. And if I can say that, then y'all are paid to do this. And y'all just gonna let them keep going in there and getting beat down? I mean, it shouldn't happen.
I mean, I was watching a fight with my father, and my father said it best. This is entertainment, and it's sad, and that's a sad thing, though. That's a really sad thing. But this is a blood sport, and you even see the commentators. There was blood on their papers, and they're giggling and laughing and folding up the papers to the camera because they think that's fun. That's fun for them. And I'm gonna just be honest, and like you could say it's sick because these are human beings. They got families. I love that. I love that shit too, Dub. I love seeing blood.
It gets to so I love great fights, but I also maybe I think I'm getting old now. Shout out to my son. He just graduated 5th grade today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
Salute to Dub, long-winded junior.
But I love to see a good fight. My thing is, and like I said, maybe I'm older now, but it get to a point where I'm like, all right, bro, I don't want to see a nigga I don't want to just see him get brutalized out here. I don't want to see, and when we watched that fight, all we seen from Worley, he was looking to land the right hand, but I don't know if he could see clearly. That man, I don't even know if he knew what he was throwing the right hand at.
I don't know if Evander Holyfield could see clearly. Both his eyes were shut in that 10th round when Bo hit him with that uppercut. And then he came back. You never know. I mean, the man is a champ, and he dropped he dropped Dubois twice. So on Howard Foster's mind, I'm gonna give this guy every opportunity he can.
Yeah, you should give him. The thing is, I think you're both right in a way.
No, Dub is absolutely right. I'm just like, that's just the code of ethics when it comes to the heavyweight division.
Absolutely. Not only that, I mean, that's the stakes couldn't be higher. So,
real quick, let my last point on it. I understand that, but my thing is so, and like you said, he dropped Daniel Dubois twice, but he dropped him in the first round with the first 10, 15 seconds or something. And then
side of the head.
And then the second time he got dropped, Daniel Dubois got dropped, he really didn't get dropped. He took a knee. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was one of the smartest moves he could have made because he probably felt hurt. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me not catch any other crazy punches. Let me recompose myself. And then he started sitting down on that jab the way that he did. And then man, Worley was getting hit with shots. I'm like, man, Worley don't know where he at half the fight. It was a difference as far as the way that it looked. Even though Daniel Dubois went down twice, and I do agree, you give the champion every chance. But at some point in time, I got to say you from yourself, that's really the corner's job.
Yes.
But, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to say a few things. So if you want to finish up, go ahead.
It's really the corner's job. And then it's the doctor's job because the ref continuously brought this man to the doctor. And then the ref had to say, all right, well, I gotta do it. It's over. I got to take this one. And so I understand it, but at the end of the day, man, as a boxing fan, as much as I love the physical aspect of it, I love the man. It's the hurt game. If you love boxing, you love the hurt game. It is what it is. At the same time, I don't want to see nobody get brutalized like that.
Just before you go, Irony, I'll just say one thing. Ben Davidson has been in those spots before. You remember one of the greatest fights I've ever seen live, Michael Conlon versus Lee Wood, where Lee Wood got dropped in the first round. Cold. Yeah. That man was asleep on his back.
Yeah.
And then he was getting hurt in them first 4 rounds and came back to literally knock Michael Conlon out the ring. And then we've seen the same thing with Fury Wilder in the 12th round.
But there's a difference, Marky.
No. But and I wanted the Irony cook, but I just wanted to say, like, Ben Davidson's been in those spots before, and like Ann McQueen said in the chat, Worley's been in those spots before where he lost every round.
Shout out to
Now
my
maybe
brother Ant.
he ain't got hands to put on him like
Justice
that in
Horn.
those fights. But I understand why they gave him all those chances. That's all I'm saying. But I agree with you as well.
All I'm saying is I look at those fights differently. It's one thing for you to get knocked down early, you know what I'm saying, fight your way back. My thing is even when you fight your way back, man, ain't no reason to ref. No disrespect, because if you get clipped early in a fight, right? I think we all understand what flash knockdowns are, or it might not even be a flash knockdown. You might be hurt, but because it's early in the fight, you still got stamina. You still can recover from it. You know what I'm saying? As Daniel Dubois did. My thing is when you just getting, we never seen Worley get knocked down, but we just seen him getting like, bruh, when the man would come out the corner, he wobbling around the ring.
I had a big problem with that one. I was just about to say that the corner should also not be let off the hook here, not even a little bit, because he came out that corner, bro, basically walking dead, bro. I was like, what the hell's going on here? But I just want to say a couple of things about what you were saying, Dub, because I've seen, and that was a great reference that you made, Marky, then when you said the Lee Wood or Michael Conlan fight. That's an awesome reference. Also, I remember Chris Algieri talking about his Provodnikov fight. Now, on this fight, he put on the performance of his career, right? But the reality is that he was getting mollywopped for the better part of like 6 to 7 rounds, the starting 6 or 7 or 8 rounds of that fight. And the ref asked him, this is him talking, I'll see if I can pull it up. And he said, I lied to the referee. Like, I couldn't see. And the referee asked me, do you want to continue? I said, yes. Can you see? Yes. And fighters will lie to you, just their toughness in them. So as a referee, you can only go with what they say. You know, you can't, unfortunately.
But real quick, and I want you to finish. I gotta say, I agree with that as far as the referees go. But when these doctors get up here talking about, do you see 1 or 2 fingers? I be thinking to myself, I'm like, this is the. I mean, my son can tell you whether he sees 1 or 2 fingers, and it got to be a higher bar or a higher level of assessment than just saying how many fingers you see. It got to be a higher level of assessment. That's my opinion, and
I
maybe
don't disagree.
I'm wrong. Go ahead.
Disagree. A lot of times also, and there's no good way to answer this, guys. Like, that's why I say you're both right, because we know, us here that watch boxing, we know people have died in that ring more than once, right? So we know that, and we understand that, and we don't want to see that. But at the same time, we've seen so many of these examples that, like the one Marky brought up, and so many others. Like, I saw a dude, I can't remember if his name was Carl Thompson or something Thompson, that he like dislocated his shoulder in the fight, and he literally could only throw one of his feet.
I remember that.
You remember
that,
right?
Fight. Yeah.
And he pulled
He
that
won.
off.
He won the fight though. He won
exactly.
that fight.
You remember that one as well. Exactly.
Yeah, he won that fight.
So,
but there's a difference between. No, go ahead. I'm on the water.
I was just about done. Like, I was gonna say, like,
no, take your time.
There's no real good answer here, because unfortunately, yeah, we can err on the side of safety, but when do we draw the line? Like, because we've seen so many. I've seen fights where I was like, man, you could have easily stopped that like 2 rounds earlier or whatever the case may be, but we ended up having like a Corrales Castillo type of fight, for example, or something like that, right? So
you know what's so interesting? So yeah. I was like, man, I'm gonna get my I want to officiate fights, right? I said, man, I'm gonna get my boxing my referee license. I want to officiate. I love, and I can already officiate basketball, football, baseball. I ain't got no chance to officiate. No good at it.
I'd be a great ump in baseball.
Well, you better than me.
I'd be putting them boys out the game.
Hey, Marky. Hey, Marky.
They just look at you and you're like, you're out of here.
Hey, Marky. Look,
once they start on the base.
Once they start tapping their head and your damn strike zone is too wild, you're gonna be out of order. But
Nah, let them turn around and look at me after I make a call. Get your bitch ass up out of here.
Marcus said, "I'm throwing motherfucker out." But all I'm
And
saying
I know how
is,
to cuss. Let that manager come out. I guarantee you, he gonna
Oh
get
man.
sent right back with some words.
but I didn't officiate it. So I never officiated baseball. I officiated softball, right? And it's interesting. Managers or whatever you want to call them, they would come up and their argument wouldn't really be an argument. They'd be like, "Man, I got to do this. I got to do this. I can't just let you run this play or this, that, whatever. So I'm gonna take it. You gonna run somebody, ain't you? Maybe. It depends on what you say.
You know, I would love to see Marky Dan versus Lupinella, bro. That would be like legendary.
Man, Marky Dan he getting smoked. He getting his boots smoked on a regular basis.
I remember literally. I was at a baseball game, and the dude, in my opinion, he was safe at first base, but they called him out. It was like a bang bang type of play, and the coach came out. I said, "Your mother skunt you. How the fuck you looking at this fucking game, yeah? Your mother skunt. Your mother need to wash your fucking eyes before you come out, shot." And then he said, "Get your bitch ass up." He said like just like that. "Get your bitch ass up out of here. Fuck you think you talking to? I might fucking feel your mother." That's always been my dream. Just to be an umpire so I can cuss the hell out of one of them managers when I make a goddamn decision.
But
you think
Marky,
you're talking to?
Marky, you know that this is the craziest thing. As long as you show that you fair, 9 times out of 10, they ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
and
I don't know about that though.
Well, I'm gonna tell. I can only speak from experience. So whether it's football, whether it's basketball, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I couldn't do the other. I did softball in college and shit like that, but man, I can navigate through it because at the end of the day, nigga, I'm just gonna be fair. I don't care I don't care who wins. I'm just gonna be fair, and I want y'all to both perform fantastically. That's it. You know
I
what
remember
I mean?
I was at a volleyball game, and I think
you don't even know how to judge a volleyball game.
I know how to judge volleyball. What you mean?
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I was at a volleyball game, goddammit, and the referee.
Hey, irony. He lying. He lying right now.
I'm telling the truth, goddammit. I wasn't good at volleyball, but goddammit, I played it.
Like indoor
I tell you
volleyball
that dub right
or beach?
Hey, hold on. Ask the question again, irony. Ask that again.
I
can't hear irony.
Oh,
1 second.
Can you?
No. Hold on. You can't hear irony?
Yeah, let me go and come back. Give me a.
Marky, you got to get your stuff together, man.
Because indoor volleyball is exciting as hell, but I don't know next to nothing about volleyball. But
I've never judged.
I love volleyball, especially women's volleyball.
Oh yeah,
but
I don't blame you.
But I've judged indoor volleyball. Never judged beach volleyball or anything like that. Never. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is it's only a few things you gotta call. It ain't like it's a handful of calls that you gotta make. Is the ball in out, right? Did they impede the net?
That's what I was gonna say. If you're in the net,
yeah. It's only a handful.
That's what I was gonna say, Dub. It was a Chinese, or I don't know if he was Chinese, but he was Asian. He was probably from Trinidad or Dominica or from somewhere. And not even a coach, somebody's mother came down onto the court after one of the girls from the other team jumped in the net, and she said, "What fuck you watching here, you chunky eye mother scunt you? You're eating too much fucking." I don't know why. It was the volleyball games that used to be the worst. I swear to God. I remember, and I can't explain to you how this happened. Like, one of the girls got bit. I'm not playing with you. She got bit by somebody on the other team. I don't know if like they were close in the net and she spiked the ball and like her teeth. I can't explain that shit. Her mother came down from the stands, dub, and they walked up to the girl.
They fought her?
And they said, yes. And she walked up to the girl with her daughter. And she said, Ronnie, hit my mother's gun. I said, oh my God. And they started fighting. It's always the volleyball games was the worst. I don't know why people got so heated at those.
No, well, and it's interesting. So, man, I played ball in school, right? And when I told my ACL, MCL, meniscus, we done went through this already. But hey, after that, I was like, well, shit, I could be I love sports, so I can ref this stuff. So I'm doing it, and this is in college. And the crazy thing is the volleyball people. Well, there were two individuals, and y'all. The second one might be a little different. Two individuals that always had a problem with me. The volleyball people and the soccer folks. You know what I'm saying? Those were the two individuals that always had a problem with me. Basketball, I was kind of cool. Football, cool with. Well, and even then, I'm in college. I'm not judging major foot. It's flag football, so I mean it is what it is. You know what I mean?
How tall are you?
6'5".
Oh, okay, makes sense.
And so, you can make those judgments in those situations, but Nick, man, I always lean on the side, man. I'm not finna throw nobody out. Hey, if they're a tad bit out of order, hey, you be out of order, and then we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Only threw people out
of order too.
And see, it's the people like you, Marky, that I had to throw out this. The games I end up.
I'm talking about if I was the rep, I'd get out of order.
For what?
Because it's fun. It makes for classic moments.
No, I'm not trying.
That's a fact, Mark.
I don't want no classic moments. I want them to have a good game, and I want it to be a fair game. That's it.
Like, do you remember the NBA refs from back in the day, like Steve Javi and freaking Crawford and Pavetta?
Joey Crawford was a punk.
Bro, he was an outlaw, bro. I'm telling you.
What's your boy who he admitted to cheating? What's his name?
No, that's Tim Donaghy. That's a piece of shit.
Donaghy.
Yeah, that's a piece of shit. Bro, that Sacramento series where the Lakers, I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, where the Lakers...
you a Celtics fan. You out of order. You already out of order.
Where they had like 27 free throws in the fourth quarter. Listen, I'm a Larry Legend and Paul Pierce guy, so I stopped following the NBA since 2018 or something like that. So
follow this series, the Spurs and let me see. What I didn't even watch that game. That's crazy.
Hey, I'm watching it right now. It's still on. Hold on. It's still on right now. I'm watching the Spurs versus.
Oh my God! I should have bet on the Spurs.
I can't even say nothing. Can I say what I'm gonna say, Marky?
Go ahead. My bad.
The Spurs, they playing OKC right now. SGA, he ended up receiving the MVP of the year. I disagree.
Man, that's
with
some
it.
BS.
Well, I said I disagree with it, but I ain't got no. It is what it is. But
Jokic is in his LeBron, Michael Jordan era. They just robbing this man now.
Jokic ain't back. Well, I don't
say what you about to say. Say it.
Nope.
Okay, that's what I thought. Jokic ain't better than who?
And you're absolutely correct.
The Joker. Now, my favorite center of all time is Dream, bro. It's not even close. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. That's
my favorite center is DeMarcus Cousins. I really think it's a shame what happened to Boogie Cousins, man.
Well,
where he got his ACL tour. Because he was going to be a first ballot
Well, we got to be honest.
It's not even close. But them ACL injuries to those big boys.
It wasn't nice.
We got to be we got to be honest. And when we talk about first ballot Hall of Famers, when you say Dream, I ain't got nothing but love and respect for Dream. I agree 100%. The Dream, man, that nigga, and mind you, Dream was what, 6'9",
No,
Maybe
7 feet.
Nah, that nigga wasn't 7 feet. He
Yeah,
was
you're probably thinking about Moses Malone now.
I ain't thinking about no damn Moses Malone. I'm thinking about the King Olajuwon. That's exactly
Yeah.
what I'm thinking about.
He was 7 feet tall.
That
bro.
man ain't no damn 7 feet tall.
Okay, let me look at it.
Well, that's fine. See, hold on. I can prove my point right here. How tall and y'all? And I'm not asking Marky because Marky can get out.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about 90s ball.
All right,
I'm
that's
just
fine.
be honest. Yeah.
That's why I said I can't ask you. If you ask me right now, how tall? Well, I'm gonna ask you. Irony. How tall was Charles Barkley? How tall was he?
6'6", I believe, if I'm not
See,
mistaken.
and this is how I know you're lying. And I'm not calling you a liar. I'm saying that I know that they were lying because on my 22nd birthday, I stood right next to Charles Barkley. Right, I stand at 6 foot, or I'm 6'6". Excuse me, 6'6". Charles Barkley couldn't have been no more than 6'3". If you want to tell me that he was old and he was 6'4" before, I'll give you that. The nigga didn't ever stand above 6'4". Never. Charles Barkley. That's a fact. I got a picture. I got a picture with him where I'm standing over him.
He was probably 6'5", 6'6" with the shoes on, dub.
Exactly. That was what I was about to say. Like they probably measured them with their shoes on.
Y'all out of order, man. Y'all out of order. But
I believe he was 6'4". I believe that.
Charles Barkley, he might have been. He was either 6'3", 6'4". I'm 6'6", right? 6'5", really. 6'6", according to what y'all talking about, what they gonna give me? They gonna give me that extra inch. Okay, fine. I'll be 6'6", but I'm really 6'5". I'm standing. I got a picture with Charles Barkley, and we were in. Y'all look it up. I don't know if y'all remember this. Look up Opera. Opera. That's the. It was a club on 13th Street in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? That's where I met him at. And I'm standing I'm like, this nigga, all I'm saying is to play power forward, he had to be an athletic motherfucker, a dangerous motherfucker. And that's what he was. That's what he was. So shout out to Charles, but y'all out of order, man. Hey, forget what these folks telling you. These people telling y'all stuff. How tall is Steph Curry?
Okay, so how tall? I'm sorry, what?
How tall is Steph Curry?
They got him listed at 6'3", I believe, or 6'2".
Man, that man always 6'1".
I believe you. I believe you. He's I'm no Steph fan whatsoever. But
it ain't about being a fan.
No Steph fan.
No.
It ain't about being a fan.
Wow.
It's about.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, Marky. Because, and listen, I get it. He can shoot it from the parking lot. I get it. But why is it that every single time that you play a point guard with a pulse, aka Kyrie, Russell, somebody like that, it's Clay always defending them? Why is that? Why can't you just take on the challenge? I don't care if you drop 60 points on me. Take the challenge of guarding them, bro. Because on the other end, it's them guarding you. So I always have a problem.
You got Klay Thompson.
I got a problem.
Or had Clay. You had Klay Thompson. So Steph didn't have to take that type of pressure. He could focus on what he do best, just cooking niggas.
I love Clay, but bro, when it's Michael Conley or Patrick Beverly, he ain't got no problem defending them. I mean,
that's easy. That's easy. Steph had to save his energy for when he'd be on them fast breaks, or when he'd be doing the pick and pop stuff. Man, Steph was like, he could have played football. He could have been a wide receiver. The way how he would mix the way how he would break ankles and juke niggas and get around them screens, and he had quick touch. I remember they measured, they timed Stephen Curry's catch to release. I think it was like 0.3 seconds.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna never find another Steph Curry. That dude is just special.
No, I agree with all of that.
And his specialty is not necessarily because he's super athletic. He's just skilled. That repetition.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean
Hey,
nothing.
Marky, did you ever play basketball?
Yeah, I play ball. I ain't play at your level, but yeah, I play ball.
They didn't want you on the team.
Dub, you were like a 3, right?
Me?
I play small. No. I play small forward. Yes, 3.
Okay.
Small forward, second position. Shooting guard.
Awesome. I played, but I wasn't that good, man. Because I'm 6 foot tall, so if you ain't got that quickness, bro, you're cooked. I could shoot it and pass it, but man, anytime I got to play against the dude that was an All-Star Game MVP of Puerto Rico ball. Oh my goodness, that dude scored me like a real.
I got the opportunity.
I was a 5'10" power forward on my team. The tallest dude we had was 6'1" on our team, and we used to get cooked every goddamn game. We
know that we would have beat the shit. No disrespect, but
absolute disrespect. Nah, disrespect us. We were trash.
I don't want that ain't my life. But we got a chance. Y'all look it up. Look up DC United. You know what I'm saying? Ty Lawson, Kevin Durant on that same team. I guarded Kevin Durant, and I'm just gonna be honest. It wasn't nothing I could do with Kevin Durant. That nigga, man, he gave me buckets. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't gonna lie to you.
Steph Curry gave you buckets too.
Who?
Steph Curry.
I never played against Steph Curry.
He still gave you buckets.
I had against KD, and it's crazy. KD and Ty Lawson, DC Assault. I think it's DC Assault was the name of the AAU team. And I'm sitting here like, bruh, I'm guarding Kevin Durant, and brother, it ain't shit I can do. Normally, I can do some shit against individuals. You know what I'm saying? I can body yak. It wasn't shit I could do against him. The great thing, and this is why I say it's great. He only gave me like 27 or something like that. To only say a nigga gave you 27 is crazy work.
Is this the one, Dub? Is this the one you're talking about?
I think that's the football. Is that the football team or the basketball team?
No, I think that's basketball.
No, I think that's the soccer team because it said Ontario. DC United, they were out of Washington. Well, they were out of DC, like literally DC.
DC United. Okay. Let me look at it. DC, but I'm spelling it correctly, right? DC United.
No, you spell. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to you. I'll send it to you.
Okay. Awesome.
But yeah, Steph Curry is one of them ones. I just continue saying it to the day I die.
Don't think I'm a hater. I just don't like part.
You are.
Well,
you are.
Admittedly so, but I do appreciate him. You know, I hate on other people much more than him.
You know what I'm saying?
Ron and a few others.
He dragged his nuts on Kevin Durant. Everybody made narratives. Oh, they can't win without Kevin Durant. The Warriors dynasty is over. Steph came back and dragged his nuts on all of them. And he whooped them young whippersnappers and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. I remember that game. I think he closed it out with like 4 straight threes. They went up by 20 in the fourth. I remember that man, Steph Curry. He scored 15 points in under a minute. That man hit 5 threes in under a minute. There's nothing you could do with folks like that. That's just special.
That's true. I never seen like a quicker release than that one. Not even Ray Allen. To be honest.
Nope. And you looking at it, I think Steph Curry is 36, 37? They about to be talking about him like LeBron in a couple of years. He might even come for LeBron record. If LeBron retired this season. He might come for that point championship.
He changed the game. Like that's a fact. He changed the game, and it's much it's much better for the NBA Steph Curry than LeBron James because not everyone is 6'8". But there's a bunch of dudes that are 6 foot, whatever it is, 1, 2, and just shoot the ball and like you see what I'm saying? Like for young up and coming people, it's way more inspirational to look at Steph Curry because LeBron is like a Mack truck, bro. Like not everyone's built that way. He was an All-American basketball and football wide receiver. So I mean, that's just like a unicorn type of athlete. But you look at a Steph and you're like, okay, I can do this, So it's way better from a league standpoint.
Absolutely. All those young little Chinese kids who can't jump. They said I can make it there now.
Exactly. You said you're such a young Chinese because you said that when you say you can't jump, I'm thinking white men can't jump, right? The movie with Wesley.
Absolutely. Shout out to Woody Harrelson.
Maybe we should do like a sequel, Asian Man Can't Jump.
Hey, yeah. So when I look it up now, and I don't know, maybe y'all smarter than I am, because this happened in probably 2004, somewhere in that time. You know what I'm saying? Everything I get when I look up these names now, it's like 2011. Yeah, I graduated 2006, so look 23.
Salute, Jake.
Look 23 to 26. Then you'll see what I'm talking about. I gotta tell you, man, irony. Real quick. I gotta ask this question. Do I got the leeway? I got leeway?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
for sure.
Keyshawn Davis. How did you see Keyshawn's performance this weekend?
I gotta get out of here, but Dub. But salute to Irony and salute to you, Dub. Thanks for letting me up here, Irony. Take it easy, okay, y'all? I'm going live this Wednesday.
Hold on, Mark.
What time?
We need your opinion on this as well.
What time, Mark?
Well, let me just quickly say it was a boring fight to me, but Keyshawn did what he was supposed to do.
It was underwhelming.
Underwhelming. Let me say that.
That's a perfect word, actually.
The most exciting part of that fight was the referee reprimanding Keyshawn. That's about it. Like when Keyshawn picked him up and WWE slammed him.
For what? Why would you even do that?
I think he was frustrated. And Nair, all right, he only won 2 rounds on my card. The 5th round where he caught Keyshawn with that big shot and buckled him.
Is Wu good? And, who is Wu beat? Besides excuse me, the Air Albright. Who he beat? He ain't beat nobody.
He beat his brothers. And his brother ain't nothing. I heard Pete Dobson got jobbed by him.
There's a case to be made for that. There's definitely a case.
That was a closer fight, in my opinion, than what the judges said.
But like I said, I gotta get out of here, brothers.
What time you in on Wednesday?
What'd you say?
What time are you in on Wednesday?
5:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm also going live with my sister, Rose T, Political Perspective. We're going to be going live and talking about the orange guy and his corruptness and the failing economy and the war and all that great stuff. Well, not that great stuff, all that bad stuff. So
I know what you mean by great stuff.
Well, once again, thank you for letting me pull up Irony. Salute to my brother, long-winded Dub, right side. Hey, Dub. It's tax season, baby. I got my tax returns today. It's beautiful. I know you happy to have a son, if for nothing else. Oh, Dub left. But if for nothing else, you can put that boy on that as dependent on them tax returns. It's a beautiful thing. But thanks for letting me pull up, Irony. I'm gonna try to come up next time you go live, okay?
Appreciate you, sir. It's a pleasure to have you. You too. That was my brother's Marky Dan. Make sure you'll follow him as well. And Dub Brightside, my guy as well, racing me with their presence in the panel. Dub, I think you dropped off. Maybe something came up. And the Queen in the house. How about that, huh? Jay Gibson in the house. He said Marky. So yeah, I'm about to call it. Let's see the surveys, shall we? Let's take a look at the surveys, see how the voting went. Decided to make this about fantasy matchups. Interesting question. Let's take a look here. We got 7 votes. Okay, so 4 votes for Salvador Sanchez versus Alexis Arguello plus mine. That would be 5. Awesome. No votes for Wilfredo Gomez versus Naoya Inoue. 1 vote for Julio Cesar Chavez versus Roberto Duran. And 2 votes for Floyd Mayweather versus Bud Crawford. I love it. And on the vertical side, we have 2 votes, 1 for Salvador Sanchez versus Alex Arguello, and 1 for Wilfredo Gomez versus Naoya Inoue. Awesome. I love it. Appreciate you, fellas. So yeah, we should go live next on. Oh, hang on a second. Let me make sure that I get Marky Dan's link. He put it. He put this on. Second. That's Chad Ross. Hold on. Where's this thing? Okay, here we go. Try to see this link. You know what? I'll just look it up because I don't know. Okay, maybe it's in here. When I click on his name, let's see. I'll look it up. Where is it? I think it's Democracy 101. Let's take a look. Okay, okay, I got your number. I'll text you. I just remember I got your number. Yep. Awesome. So a special thank you to everybody that pulled up, right? My brother Marky Dan, my brother Dub Rightside, my brother Jay Gibson, my brother Am McQueen, my brother Slide Counter, my brother Champ Ross. Let's see. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz and more. My guy, check him out tomorrow night. Trivia, great trivias on boxing and boxing movies and also wrestling. I haven't done a wrestling trivia, man. I gotta get to one of those. Angie Baby, appreciate you as well for sure. God bless you all, fellas. It was awesome. Jay Will as well, my guy Jay Will. Everyone that pulled up, appreciate you all. Oscar Perez, El Carnal. So God bless every single one of you. I'm going to do the Lord's Prayer. Okay, in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Thank you, God, for everything. And next live should be on Thursday night. Either Thursday or Wednesday. One of those 2 days. All right. This was your boy Irony Boxing. We shall see you soon. Peace out.